Good evening, one and all. Welcome to the Macmillan massive. I forgot what the name of it is now. I should know this, shouldn't I? Mammoth quiz. That's it. The Macmillan Mammoth quiz 2021. How is everyone? Hope you're all good. I can see we've got 24 people on. Unfortunately, we've had a host of technical problems, so there was no intro today, which is a bit crap. How's everyone keeping? I can see we've got a few people in the chat. Hi, Nardine. Hope everyone's keeping refreshed. The outfit has had some improvements. We now have light up braces. MFG admin? Who's logged in as MFG admin? How is everyone? I think this is the most we're going to have on here today. Yeah, no Googling, Andy. Jacket to be raffled at the end. Yeah, that could be doable. That could be doable. It's good to see we've had quite a few donations. If I just step to, which way is it? That's the opposite. If I stand here, look at this. Da 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 da. Look at that. Ah, my sister's on. Hi everyone. It's good, isn't it? Look at that. £100. Now guys, you'll see in the top, where is it? There. This QR code. This is for donations. All you've got to do is scan it with your phone. And if you've got an Apple phone, you can just open the camera app and it will take you to the website. And you can even pay with Apple Pay. Really simple. And throughout the night, we'll go, where is it? There. We'll go through the totalizer. And we'll see if it goes up throughout the night. I'll even do one shortly. See if we can actually get it to go while people are still joining. We've got 28 people on at the minute. Let's, hang on, let me see if I can scan my QR code. He says, no, he's going to have to get right by the camera there. Hi guys. There we go. Look how easy this is. Come on, we can have some donations. 2 team members, Jim and Liz, who can't access YouTube. It's a public link, Simon, so everyone should be able to open that link. Here we go, let's do a £10 donation and see how quickly this thing updates. Let's see how many people we can get on. All you got to do, put your name in. It's nice and simple. Oh, my Apple Pay button, there it is. Donate with Apple Pay. Simple. Well, we've got 34 people on now. Now, Jim had no problems last time. He was even throwing abuse at me. Team captains. So I think we've got quite a few new people here today. So team captains, you should have the answer sheet link, which I will put down in the chat now. It should appear in a second. If you open that, put your team name in. And at the bottom of each answer sheet, it's just a Google form, and they all link through. So at the bottom of round 1, it's got the link to round 2, and vice versa, all the way up. Oh, here we go. Here's my £10 donation going through. Maybe. Right, we'll see in a little while how long this thing takes to update. 36 people. We'll just give it till 10 past for everyone to join and then we'll kick off. Admin signs on Tracy and Georgina. Only just work out this chat thingy. So guys, you can all create Teams chats with each other and just have it open as a separate window so you can all confer. And I'll just gas on in the background. Don't worry about me. So, Jim and Liz, are you still having problems with the YouTube link? It should work. There's 40 other people that have just clicked in. You don't have to be logged in, only if you want to throw abuse at me. No. It's Copperberg. See? Shandy Bass. I'm starting the night slow and easing into it. Ah, an invisible bottle. And guys, if you want to send me a picture of what you're drinking, I can stick it in at the halftime break. There's a little bit of a slideshow. We'll stick the pictures in there. Right. We're okay, but they can't put anything on to chat. Yeah, so all you need is a Google account to log in. If they haven't got that, they can't chat. They'll just have to pass it through you, Simon, on Teams. So hopefully all the team captains have got the Google Forms. Empty bottle. No, not yet. It's fresh. Like this. I don't even know. Oh yeah, you can see the shot glass. See? Keep hydrated, people. In lockdown, you've got to keep hydrated, especially in this tropical weather. So, fingers crossed. I think we've got 39 people in. Hopefully all the captains. If you are logged in, give me a shout if there's any problems with the forms or anything like that. This one's been quite rushed with the setup. But we should be good to go. Well, that's the wrong page. See? I told you. So, as always, no cheating, no Googling. Make it fair. This is a charity quiz for all. So, no phones. Do the trousers match the jacket? They definitely do not. That's why I'm glad it's cut off here. I'm even wearing suspenders that don't go onto trousers. Are there trousers? Yes, there are trousers. There has been shorts in the past, but we're good. Drinking, highly recommended, and I have put in, always drink responsibly, right down at the bottom. So this one's slightly different. It was all provided by Macmillan, how the layout is, the rounds, the questions. And so with this, there is joker cards. So you get 2 joker cards you can use for the first 4 rounds. You can use one of them and it will give you double points. And then you can use it for the second 4. So 1 to 4 you can use one of the cards, or 5 to 8. But they need to be submitted before we start. So team captains, there is another Google sheet that is coming up in the chat. I put it in earlier, I'll put it in again. Mankini Dion. No, the Mankini is safely in the bedroom. I'm going to have to start jumping. No, we'll wait till later. Right, let's go through the rounds. So, this one's a bit weird. It's 20/21. It's split. When we get to the round later, I'll tell you more about it because it was confused me. The next one is Joseph Robinette Biden. I need a bigger screen. The next one is the connection round. Then we have back to normal. And then we have the refill break. So we've got 4 rounds before the break on this one. Oh, there we go. Jim's in. That's it. I'm going to get a host of abuse all night now. And then we move to 2021, fun and games, Captain Tom, and a helping hand. So there's 8 rounds, 10 questions in each. And with the joker card, you can score up to 20 points on that round. So teams now confer with your captains and see which ones you think you're going to do the best on. And out of the first 4, choose one to put the joker card against. And then the second 4, choose one to put your joker card against. And that will double the points. So hopefully the link's in the chat. I'll put it in again just so the team captains can grab it. And all you need to do is stick your team name and choose which round you're going to put the double points against. We've got 40 people in now. I think this is the busiest quiz we've ever had. However, 121 playbacks. People keep rewinding just to hear me over and over again. So did everyone understand the Joker card? Are we happy? Are the team captains? Got the form? I don't have Teams. I can open Teams for anyone that's on Teams and has got any problems. Or on WhatsApp. I'm getting a host of abuse from every angle at the minute. Right, the chat's very quiet. Hopefully everyone got the double points with the Joker card rule. And you've got the link with your team name. Job's a good one. Joker card is 1 for 1 to 4. Yep, that's the one. Oh, Mr. Black's on as well. Look at this. Kay wants to know where the 80s music questions are. I didn't choose the rounds. They were all supplied by Macmillan this time. There was and nobody else has had these as well. So these have been under lock and key, and I've had several people trying to bribe me. No one was smart enough to try and bribe me with McDonald's because they would have had a copy straight away. Can you still hear me, guys? You should be able to. Sorry, I was on mute a second. I'm doing the whole producer thing. Look, a proper earpiece and everything. Just to confer with the producer. Right. I haven't had confirmation. Cheap date. Of course! You get me a Happy Meal and I'm sorted. Right. With that being said, I think we're going to move on to the first round. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. I didn't realise there was 8 rounds. There's 10 questions in each round. Oh, look at that effect. Where is it? That side. So, round 1 is 2021. And it's if the number 2021 is split in half, it's made up of 2 consecutive numbers, 20 and 21. This round's questions are all loosely about similar numbers. Which English king led forces to victory at the Battle of Agincourt in 1415? That is, which English king led forces to victory at the Battle of Agincourt at 1415? I may have to speed these timers up on the next quiz so we can really get through them. Question number 2. Which country has the international dialing code of +34? And everybody, it's taking me about 20 minutes to work out how to chat on here. Alright, Sonny, here we go. He's in. Hopefully the rest of your team is in. Which country has the international dialing code of +34? Keep pushing that donation link. Let's see if we get any donations throughout the night. It's absolutely roasting. Written in 1819, which famous John Keats poem begins "Season of mists and mellow fruitfulness"? That is, written in 1819, which famous John Keats poem begins "Season of mists and mellow fruitfulness"? Any team captains not able to get onto the answer forms? We're all good, we're happy. I'm not seeing anyone shouting. Teams is quiet and everything, so we should be good. Question 4. 56 men signed the United States Declaration of Independence. In what year did they sign it? That is, 56 men signed the United States Declaration of Independence. In what year did they sign it? I had no idea. I still don't, and I have the answers. Question 5. If you put the 12 signs of the zodiac in alphabetical order, which would come last? Oh, cramping me toe. If you put the 12 signs of the zodiac in alphabetical order, which would come last? Oh, Jim's well away with the technology now. Who was the British Prime Minister in 1920? Oh, we've got 41 people. Look at this, it's flying through the roof. That was, who was the British Prime Minister in 1920? Question 7. Which basketball player famously wore the number 23 throughout his career? I haven't seen Mark in the chat throwing abuse at me yet, which is surprising. I definitely think he's got a team. That is, which basketball player famously wore the number 23 throughout his career? Question number 8. At the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, who led the Scottish forces to victory over the army of the King Edward II of England? I think I read that wrong, but I think you got it. At the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, who led the Scottish forces to victory over the army of King Edward II of England? I think that was what I was meant to say the first time. There's some questions in this that are a right mouthful as well. I'm sure the committee that put this together went, this should be fun. Question number 9. In 1617, Sir Walter Raleigh set off on a second expedition to the Orinoco, river. Today, the Orinoco... I can't even say that word. Orinoco, there we go, is in Colombia. Which other South American country? Jesus Christ. This is the Simon Goodwin round. Yes, you probably will know most of these. And I'll put that one back up again after the question 10, if anyone didn't get it, because that completely didn't come out as English. Question 10. What is the traditional gift for a 45th wedding anniversary? That is, what is the traditional gift for a 45th wedding anniversary? Jim, you'll know this one, won't you? So that was the first round over. How do we think we got on? Give me some abuse in the chat. I think there may be a sound in a second, which I haven't removed. Let Chris J know my Teams has crashed, getting it back on. Chris, Andy Roper's Teams has crashed. He's just getting it back on. Now I have no idea what sound's about to play. 1 second. Question 8. Right, let's go back quickly. At the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, who led the Scottish forces to victory over the army of King Edward II of England? I think the next lot in round 2 are a bit shorter, which is lucky. And some of them get longer further on. So, the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, who led the Scottish forces to victory over the army of King Edward II of England? Can you turn your sound up? Am I quiet? I can't. Can everyone else hear me all right? I think my mic's turned up pretty much full. Guys, let me know if you have an issue. Yeah, mine's on full. Oh, it seems that my daughter is also now watching. And now we've got question 7 as well. Which basketball player famously wore the number 23 throughout his career? Hi, Rosie. See, do you like the outfit? That was which basketball player famously wore the number 23 throughout his career? Submit before you click next round. Yeah, if you submit it, and then you can click the link at the bottom just to open a new tab. Question 4. 56 men signed the United States Declaration of Independence. In what year did they sign it? Please search Google quicker, guys. I know. I feel like I'm wandered onto QVC. I feel like it. See, there's even a timer on these questions. Do we think there's some cheating going on here? I think, sell me something. Buy this pen. It's a good pen. How long have you been in the market for a pen like this? Right, let's get on to round 2. Let's jump through these. So, round 2 is Joseph Robinette Biden. Look at that. Oh, my granddad. Oh, where is he? He's there. Oh, look at him. Oh, my hand's vanished. I buzzed it right up. There we go. I've got the job. Yes. I'm going to be on QVC selling shite at 3 o'clock in the morning. Who wants to buy some really knockoff jewellery that they say is really expensive? I could do it. I can talk shite for half an hour. Oh, that went round down the wrong hole. Easy, Mr. Black. Right. So, to commemorate Joe Biden becoming president of the USA, this round is all about famous Joes, with some Joseph, Joes, and Joeys thrown in there too. COVID. It's not COVID. I do have a mask around here somewhere. You're all safe. You can't get it through the screen. Who played the role of Joey Tribbiani in the TV series Friends? So much abuse tonight. So who played the role of Joey Tribbiani in the TV series Friends? I haven't had anyone comment on what they're drinking. Are we all drinking water at home these days? Usually Nadine's already been in with a few wines. Beth on the cocktails. Chris Johnson on the Jaeger bombs. What's going on? Rum, good choice. We've got some vodka as well. Which Swedish band had a hit with Cotton Eye Joe in 1994? Special K, Chloe's on the wine. Beer. Oh, Woodford Reserve. There we go. Nadine, you've got to be able to multitask. You're female. Not like us. I'm struggling as is. I've got screens everywhere. It's a nightmare. We've got some red wine. So Nadine can't be drinking, she's just submitting answers. Laura's submitting answers. Who else have we got as team captains? Team captains, give us a hi in the chat. Question 3. Which chemical element is Joseph Priestley often credited with discovering? That is, which chemical element is Joseph Priestley often credited with discovering? Tarek is team captain. Where is he in the chat? Hi, Joanne. Trying to keep up. I know. We've got 80 questions to go through. Macmillan really wanted to challenge us. Question 4. Who wrote the lyrics to the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? I want one of those. They sound good. I've only got one of these yellow ones. I did nearly order a green one, which earlier on today, a lot of these slides were actually green for the Macmillan theme. However, went horrifically wrong because I have a big green screen behind me, so everything was invisible. So there was a rush panic to fix it. Who wrote the lyrics to the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? I'll give you a quick break between each one if you want to keep up. You guys conferring, I'm guessing, as well. Question 5. In what year did Joseph Stalin die? Who we got saying evening? John. Evening, John. In what year did Joseph Stalin die? So we've got 41 people on. We're doing good. Question number 6. By what name was the third and final boxing match between Joe Fraser and Muhammad Ali known? That is, by what name was the third and final boxing match between Joe Fraser and Muhammad Ali known? It's good, isn't it, John? And the, I have to tiptoe. This flashes. Look at that. Oh, you've got Malteser buttons. I'll see your buttons and I'll raise you a chocolate orange. Yeah. This is #1 prize, guys. If it makes it out of the room alive tonight, that is. Question number 7. What is the name of the TV panel show hosted by Joe Brand that follows the events of the Great British Bake Off? What do you mean it isn't Christmas? You can have these any time. What is the name of the TV panel show hosted by Joe Brand that follows the events of the Great British Bake Off? Question number 8. What nationality is the author Joe Nesbo? That is, what nationality is the author Joe Nesbo? See, some of these questions are tricky. I don't know who had the job of getting these. How do we think we're doing so far on round 1? Good? Bad? Question number 9. Who partnered British tennis player Joe Dury to the mixed doubles title at Wimbledon in 1987? Right. So I've just been told we have one team outstanding, by the sounds of it, who hasn't filled in the Joker card. And that's Ben's team. Yes, that's because I muted myself a second to shout because the radio's not working. You can hear me now, though. Hi, everyone. Question number 10. What is the surname of Jo, Beth, Meg and Amy in Louisa May Alcott's novel Little Women? That is, what is the surname of Jo, Beth, Meg and Amy in Louisa May Alcott's novel Little Women? And that's the end of round 2. How do we think we've done? Need a breather for a second. So I think we've had one team that's missing the form for the Joker round. I can put it back in the chat if you guys need it. If I question 4. Question 4 was, who wrote the lyrics to the Andrew Lloyd Webber... Hang on, have I gone too far? Who wrote the lyrics... No, hang on. Wait. Yes. Who wrote the lyrics to the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? Okay, so the Ben's team one has. Right. I'll find out where that is for round 3 and round 6. Right, are we ready for the next round? Skip right through my questions. Right, round 3. And this is the connections round. Look at that, connections. It's really difficult to find a picture for connections. I searched everywhere and this is the best I could do. I know, it's abysmal. I even put a comment in to switch. Right, question 1. Which London Underground station is served by 6 different lines, the most of any station? Not a clue. That is, which London Underground station is served by 6 different lines, the most of any station? Question 2. Who, in the first line of the Elton John song, is travelling tonight on a plane? That is, who in the first line of the Elton John song is travelling tonight on a plane? Is having a nightmare. Question 3. He says, which 1969 film famously includes a car chase on the streets of Turin? Or Turin? Turin. That is, which 1969 film famously includes a car chase on the streets of Turin? See, I reckon we could make these timeouts shorter. That's plenty of time to Google. Look, here, Google, yeah. Question 4. Which cricketer who played test matches from 1994 until 2009 holds the record for the highest score made by an Australian in test matches, 380, and ended his career with a batting average of 50.7? I told you some of these questions are a mouthful. That is, which cricketer who played test matches from 1994 until 2009 holds the record for the highest score made by an Australian in a test matches, 380, hang on, I'll put it back on screen a second, and ended his career with a batting average of 50.7. I'll give you a little bit longer because this one is quite a question. Question 5. Which baseball player was known as the Bambino and the Sultan of Swat? That is, which baseball player was known as the Bambino and the Sultan of Swat? Question 6. Which empire did Boudica lead an uprising against in AD 60 or 61? That is, which empire did Boudica, I may get abuse for that in the comments, lead an uprising against in AD 60 or 61? Question number 7. Which Star Wars character was played by Mark Hamill? I think a lot of people will get this. That is, which Star Wars character was played by Mark Hamill? Question 8. What can be rational, real, imaginary, or complex? That is, what can be rational, real, imaginary, or complex? The phrases for me getting out of bed. Question number 9. Which British band has at various times been fronted by Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins and Ray Wilson? That is, which British band has at various times been fronted by Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins and Ray Wilson? Question number 10 is, what is the connection? So between the first 9 questions of this round, what is the connection? So if you got the answer to the other 9 questions, hopefully you'll be able to get this one. There's some tricky ones in this quiz. I'm sure they put them in to trick people. So question 10 was, what is the connection? How do we think we got on, everyone? Do you need a minute to get all your answer sheets in? Knew them all. Boyzone, we seem to be missing your Joker card. If you could kindly submit it when you get a minute. Can you repeat 1, 2 and 4 please? One was which London Underground station is served by 6 different lines, the most of any station? That is, which London Underground station is served... Who the fuck is Boyzone? Look, I don't choose the team names. I just know there is a team name called Boyzone. Oh, Jules is on. Perfect. More abuse. Oh, and it skipped to question 2. Look, is this all going to... Right. There's question 2. Who in the first line of Elton John's song is travelling tonight on a plane? That was question 2. And then question 4, he says, which cricketer who played test matches from 1994 until 2009 holds the record for the highest score made by an Australian in test matches, 380, and ended his career with a batting average of 50.7? And number 5 was which baseball player was known as the Bambino and the Sultan of Swat? Now we're good. We need no more repeats for this round. We're good. I forgot what round we're on. It's all kind of blurring in already. Right, I've seen no one ask for another question, so we're on to round 4, which is back to normal. Question 1. What is the normal colour of the gem sapphire? I want to play Joker on round floor 4. I'd like to play the Joker, please. So round 4, and then for the next set, 5, 6, 7, 8, you need to choose which one it was for as well. So what is the normal colour of the gem sapphire? See, look, Nardine, this is what happens when I try to multitask. It doesn't work. That was, what is the normal colour of the gem sapphire? I think we've had plenty of time for this one. Question number 2. How many pairs of ribs does a human normally have? We've got a rib barbecue place around here. I've gone through loads of ribs in one night. They're doing a limited ribs night. It's brilliant. Did at least 12 plates. It shows. How many pairs of ribs does a human normally have? Question 3. In the TV show The Simpsons, how is the character of Robert Terwilliger normally known? That is, in the TV show The Simpsons, how is the character of Robert Terwilliger normally known? How do we think we did in the first 3 rounds? Pretty good? Good? Bad? So-so? Question 4. Which note does an orchestra normally tune to? Oh. Oh, sorry. Which note does an orchestra normally tune to? It's my donation logo. Come on, people, if you're feeling generous. It's nice and easy to use. Question 5. What is the normal colour of the black box used in aeroplanes? That is, what is the normal colour of the black box used in aeroplanes? Question number 6. How many balls are there on the table at the start of a normal game of pool? That is, how many balls are there on the table at the start of a normal game of pool? How's everyone doing? Come on. Be interesting to see what the half-time scores are. Got a lot of contenders this time. Question 7. What in degrees Celsius to the nearest whole number is generally considered to be a normal body temperature? That is, what in degrees Celsius to the nearest whole number is generally considered to be normal body temperature? Question number 8. Who wrote the 2018 novel Normal People? That is, who wrote the 2018 novel Normal People? Question number 9. How many league matches will a Premier League club play in a normal season? That is, how many league matches will a Premier League club play in a normal season? I reckon Sonny's team and Chris's team will do alright with this one. And probably every other male on here. I'm absolutely useless at it. I wouldn't know, even if you told me. That probably shows in the fantasy football, to be honest. I think I'm second. From bottom, that is. Sorry, let me just clarify. Question number 10. How many strings are there on a normal bass guitar? Nah, there must have been other ones, Sonny, you would have known. To be fair, I've not known most of these. There's a few I knew before. I know them now, but I would have never guessed it if I didn't have the answer sheet. I'm so glad I'm this side and I'm not answering it from that side. That is, how many strings are there on a normal bass guitar? Will you... Right. That's round 4. Someone's sticking the answer in the chat. Right. What we're going to do, question 3 again. Yeah, no worries. Let me put that back up on the screen. Which one is it? Why can't I not get that on? So, in the TV show The Simpsons, how is the character of Robert Terwilliger normally known? Question 3. Any other questions? It's very quiet. There must be a lot of conferring on within the teams. Nick Black's obviously not a boy. I can't read it on my big screen. That's really annoying. It cuts off half of all the words. I've got to guess what everyone's saying. So, how do we think we did after round... Was that 4? I think it was. It is. That's round 4. Right, guys. Can you make sure you've submitted all of your answer sheets up until this round? We're going to take a short 5 to 10 minute break just to do some marking and catching up. Everyone can go and get refills, get your drinks topped back up, and we'll be back 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, drop us a donation. Should we see if anyone's done it since the start? We've got 42 people on here. Has anyone else donated? And I think mine declined, so I need to sort my Apple Pay out first before anyone says anything. So our survey says the total is... Whoa, look at that! We've had an extra £65 in. And we've only been going 57 minutes. Look at that. Right, everyone get your answers in. Gonna stick this intermission screen up, which has some random pictures on. There's a few of the Christmas ones. I've deleted a few. If you want to send any embarrassing ones of people that you'd like displayed, as long as there's no GDPR around it, we'll go for it. And we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Go and get your drinks topped up. Welcome back, everybody. How is everyone doing? Where am I? There he is. Oh, hang on. There it is. Look at that. Refill time. Has everyone been able to get fresh refreshments? Top-ups? I have my miniature glasses of water. I've got a healthy Copperberg. And you should always have plenty of fluids in case you get stranded. So I'm sorted for the rest of the evening. If anyone wants me, you'll find me wandering around a field outside somewhere or a park. So we're still in the process of marking. Moved on to the rum from the tea. So good. Oh, from rum to tea? No, that's the wrong way. It should be from tea to rum. Or rum in tea. That works. So yes, the marking's still going on because we've never had so many teams in one quiz. It's a bit mental today. Oh, my tie might be dying. Actually, there was meant to be... Oh, there's a wardrobe change. Look at that! Flashing Dicky Bow. How many teams do we have? I think we have 9. What's our announcement winner on Monday? If easier for you. Maybe. We're working through it. And I can see there was minstrels mentioned. So I know Nick had a bit of problem with the Terry's chocolate orange. So now we have M&M's. I've just been advised we have 11 teams. And I've just found a random Ferrero Rocher. Everywhere I walk there's just food. I'm a food magnet. So 11 teams, it's brilliant turnout. So if I get this geezer off the screen, we should be able to see. Holy crap! Look at that! Oh, I need my remote. 2 seconds, guys. We're doing pretty good. Come on, we've gone up £195 since the start. We're smashing it. We've got 11 teams. Look at that. It's impressive. So the scores are still being tallied. I think it'll be Monday by the time we finish. Easy now, Andy. Yeah. Are we ready for round 5? (2021). This round is a simple numbers round. If you get all the answers to the 10 questions correct, they'll total 2021. Question 1. How many sculpted lions by Sir Edwin Landseer sit at the base of Trafalgar Square? That is, how many sculpted lions by Sir Edwin Landseer sit at the base of Trafalgar Square? Question 2. On most phones, what number key also features the letters M, N and O? Everyone straight to the dial pad. Or if you're old school on the Nokias, know it off by heart. On most iPhones, no, on most phones, what number keys also featured the letters M, N, and O? No cheating. Who's that? Lucy, you should already have your Joker card out. And I can't remember what they are. I'll have to find them if you give me a second. Question 3. How many yards are there in a mile? Can I do this without breaking the slideshow? Yes, I can. No, I can't. How many yards are there in a mile? Question number 4. How many times has Del Boy Trotter been married in the BBC sitcom Only Fools and Horses? That is, how many times has Del Boy Trotter been married in the BBC sitcom Only Fools and Horses? Question number 5. An ogdode is defined as being a group of how many people? I think I said that right. An ogdode is defined as being a group of how many people? Too many? Question number 6. What is the minimum age a US president candidate must be? That is, what is the minimum age a US presidential candidate must be? Question number 7. What was the number on the front of the bus in the film Summer Holidays? That is, what was the number on the front of the bus in the film Summer Holiday? Oh yeah, Summer Holiday. Question number 8. In cricket, what score is known as a Nelson? That is, in cricket, what score is known as a Nelson? Don't do sport. Not a clue. Plenty of sports lovers in the list, chats. I don't actually know how many people we've had chatting. No, it doesn't actually tell me how many people are chatting, but it says there's 41 viewers. Question number 9. What number is represented by the bingo call Jump and Jive? That is, what number is represented by the bingo call Jump and Jive? Jive. And question number 10. What number appeared on the side of the car Herbie in the series of films? How do we think we've done? Good, bad, so-so? I think there was a few easy ones in there. How do we think we did that round? Good. Do you want a little breather? Chat's gone quiet. That means all the teams probably talking. So if you got all the questions right in that round, the total should have added up to 2021. Please repeat questions 5 and 7. So 5 was, an ogdode is defined as being a group of how many people? So an ogdode is defined as being a group of how many people? And number 7 was, what was the number on the front of the bus in the film Summer Holiday? And number 8. We can do number 8. We'll go past it again anyway. Number 8 was, in cricket, what score is known as a Nelson? It's absolutely roasting here with these lights on. Quick towel down. So, we think we're good? I can quickly do 4. Was, how many times has Del Boy Trotter been married in the BBC sitcom in Only Fools and Horses? Oh, why didn't that come up? So how many times has Del Boy Trotter been married in the BBC sitcom Only Fools and Horses? And question 5 is the one that I have no way to say. An ogdode is defined as being a group of how many people? So, that means we are now on to round 6, which is fun and games. Well, I can get the right button. Look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? As many favourite board games were dusted off during lockdown, this round is all about fun and games. I'm guessing loads of fun and games I had. There's a load downstairs here I've just seen as well. So, question number 1. Which original Cluedo character was killed off in 2016 to be replaced by Dr. Orchid? That is, which original Cluedo character was killed off in 2016 to be replaced by Dr. Orchid? Question number 2. A minute to learn, a lifeline to master is the strapline of which two-player strategy game, sometimes known as Reversi? So that is a minute to learn, a lifetime to master is the strapline of which two-player strategy game, sometimes known as Reversi? I have no idea. Couldn't even guess it. Question number 3. In Shakespeare's play The Tempest, what board game is played by the characters Miranda and Ferdinand during Act 5? That is, in Shakespeare's play The Tempest, what board game is played by the characters Miranda and Ferdinand during Act 5? Question number 4. What is defined by the Oxford English Dictionary as a small figure used as playing piece in a certain board game having a stylized human form? What is defined by the Oxford English Dictionary as a small figure used as a playing piece in a certain board game having a stylized human form? See, I told you some of these questions were a mouthful. Question number 5. Which board game's name is derived from the Latin for one play? I broke it. That is, which board game's name is derived from the Latin for... I take that back, it's I play. One play. So which board game's name is derived from the Latin for I play? Question number 6. The name Jenga is derived from a word meaning build in which language? So the name Jenga is derived from a word meaning build in which language? Question number 7. The original version of Monopoly was based on the streets of which American city? Healthy. The original version of Monopoly was based on the streets of which American city? Question number 8. In the classic version of Trivial Pursuit, what colour are the geography questions? That is, in the classic version of Trivial Pursuit, what colour are the geography questions? Question number 9. In a normal game of Scrabble, how many points would you score for the word Mammoth before any bonuses are taken into account? That is, in a normal game of Scrabble, how many points would you score for the word mammoth before any bonuses are taken into account? Is there? And question number 10. Most of us have seen him, but who is Edgar Malloy? Yeah, Malloy. Most of us have seen him, but who is Edgar Malloy? Edgar Malloy. How do we think we got on with that? Was that repeat 4 and 5 for this round? I can see in the chat it says repeat 4 and 5. I can't remember if that was for the last round or that's this round. It doesn't show me when the messages came in. It's not very useful. Lucy, just drop a... Oh, we at least got question 9. So question 9 was, in a normal game of Scrabble, how many points would you score for the word mammoth before any bonuses are taken into account? And Lucy, could you confirm if it was this round you wanted 4 and 5 for, or did we do it on the last one? Mandy wants to see question 5 and 5 and 4. Right, let's quickly. 4 was, what is defined by the Oxford English Dictionary as a small figure used as a playing piece in a certain board game having stylized human form? There's there. Oh, come on. So what is defined by Oxford English Dictionary as a small figure used as a playing piece in a certain board game having stylized human form? I can't tell if you're just asking me to repeat the difficult questions. And number 5 is, which board game's name is derived from the Latin for I play? I will repeat question 10. So question 10 was, most of us have seen him, but who is Edgar Malloy? Sonny, what question do you want? Just drop in the chat and I'll get it. I thought you were taking the piss. I think we're waiting on one form from Die Yoohoos. I think that's how the name of it's pronounced. It's only been in the quiz every time. Right. With that being said, let's crack on to the next round. Round number 7 is Captain Tom. There he is. So in 2020, Captain Sir Tom Moore became a national hero due to his fundraising efforts. The first letters of the answers to this round will spell out Captain Tom, but not necessarily in that order. That's annoying. Question 1. Who was the first ancient Egypt queen to be married to the pharaoh Akhenaten? Maybe? It's on screen. You can... I told you that I've got no chance. Akhenaten? Yeah? Akhenaten? No. Question 2. Benny the Ball Officer Dibble and Spook featured in which classic cartoon? Benny the Ball, Officer Dibble and Spook featured in which classic cartoon? Dayuhus, we don't seem to have your form for round 5. Don't know if you still got to send it in. Just thought I'd let you know. Question 3. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship is the last line of what classic film? Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship is the last line of what classic film? Question number 4. Who is the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Mars? Some of these are tricky. That is, who is the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Mars? Question number 5. What is the capital city of Turkey? That is, what is the capital city of Turkey? Refreshment. Question 6. Tony Stark is the alter ego of which superhero? Pretty easy one. Tony Stark is the alter ego of which superhero? Question number 7. What is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Chicago's main airport? That is, what is the name of Daiuhus. It seems we're also missing form 6. Question number 8. What Asian food, also called bean curd, is made from mashed soybeans? That is, what Asian food, also called bean curd, is made from mashed soybeans? Question number 9. Alex the lion, Marty the zebra, and Melman the giraffe are characters in which film series? That is, Alex the lion, Marty the zebra, and Melman the giraffe are characters in which film series? I didn't even put the question up. What an idiot. You'd think I'd be good at this IT stuff by now. Leave it. Don't even bother commenting. I can already hear the keyboards typing away at the abuse. And question number 10. K is the chemical symbol for which element? See, I knew something was coming. That is, K is the chemical symbol for which element? Right, on the last round. Should we have a quick check back at the totalizer and see if it's changed? So the total is, drum roll, I don't have a drum roll button. Da, 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 da. £305! Look at it go! We're smashing it. We're smashing it. So, Daiuhus, question 3. I can't tell if you're taking the piss this time, Sonny, from the last one. Yes, I'll jump back to question 3 quickly. Daiuhus, we seem to be missing form 5 and 6, but we have received 7. So, let's jump back to question 3, which was, Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, is the last line of what classic film? So, Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, is the last line of what classic film? So that means we're on to the final round, which is a helping hand. Look at that quality photos. So there was no more questions, so I think we're good for that last round. Daiuhus, we still seem to be missing 5 and 6. Don't know if you got them to resubmit them or... Question 1. Hang on. Who was the first agent... Try again in English. Who was the first ancient Egyptian queen to be married to the pharaoh? That name. There. Oh, I can't even reach my hand over there. Yeah, we got that, Lucy. Right. So, get through all these questions. A helping hand. And I didn't actually put the notes in, so I don't know what the helping hand round was. Damn it. Right, we're just going to go for it. Who played the title role in the film Edward Scissorhands? That was who played the title role in the film Edward Scissorhands. Question 2. The name of which sport means empty hand in Japanese? That was the name of which sport means empty hand in Japanese. Right, and I've now got the description for the helping hands round. It was, throughout the pandemic, so many people have provided a helping hand. Macmillan nurses and staff, NHS workers, key workers, helpful neighbours and many more besides. This round is all about hands. All About Hands is a round of applause for all the heroes of the pandemic. That was what was meant to be in there. So, question number 3. In which hand does the Statue of Liberty hold a torch? In which hand does the Statue of Liberty hold a torch? The strong arm. Oh yeah, there was no practice to this, Simon. None at all. Usually there is a few runs. Of this one, no. Question 4. Which artist describes some of his best work as hand-painted dream photographs? That was, which artist described some of his best works as hand-painted dream photographs? Just a dress rehearsal. Yeah, I had to get it put out a bit to get it on. It's amazing what you can get from marquee places these days. Look at all this old material they just had lying around. Question 5. Who released albums called Slow Hand, Behind the Sun and August? That was, who released albums called Slow Hand, Behind the Sun and August? I don't know. This dicky bow is strangling me. And question number 6. In a standard pack of playing cards, what do the queens hold in their hands? Some playing cards, that's handy. No cheating, yous lot. Ah, interesting. That is, in a standard pack of playing cards, what do the queens hold in their hands? Question number 7. To the nearest centimetre, how many centimetres make up a hand? That is, to the nearest centimetre, how many centimetres makes up a hand? And I was really confused by this, I had to Google it. Don't you lot Google it, because that's cheating. It is a form of measurement. Question number 8. What is the name given to a poker hand where all the cards are of the same suit but not in running order? That is, what is the name given to a poker hand where all of the cards are the same suit but not in running order? Question number 9. In Greek mythology, who did Zeus punish by making him carry the heavens with his head and hands? That is, in Greek mythology, who did Zeus punish by making him carry the heavens with his head and hands? Final question. How many players are there in a handball team? So question number 10 is, how many players are there in a handball team? You may have question 4 again. I can do that for you, Jim. So question 4 was, which artist described some of his best works as hand-painted dream photographs? So which artist describes some of his best works as hand-painted dream photographs? Question 2, yeah, no worries, Sonny. Question 2 was, the name of which sport means empty hand in Japanese? So the name of which sport means empty hand in Japanese? So, that is all of the questions. Question 6. That was in a standard pack of playing cards. What do the queens hold in their hands? Oh, mouthful. There we go. We got it out. So in a standard pack of playing cards, what do queens hold in their hands? Oh, that's pretty interesting. We can do question 10. We're on question 10. How many players are there in a handball team? Is it all over now? It is all over. So what we're going to do... No, you can't go to bed. It's Friday. You have to go out nightclubbing and... Oh, wait a minute. Not allowed. You can go to the kitchen, living room. What was question 1, round 1? You've got no hope. It's gone. It's gone. Done. Can't have it, Mandeep. What we will do, quick totalizer check, quick break, because I think we might be near the totals. We could be there. £315 is the tiebreaker. What site number is Stevenage? No, Nick, because you know that off by heart. And there's a good chance Mandeep and everyone... There's about 10 other people in here that would probably be able to answer that. Now, there was a tiebreaker question included in this, but there isn't a slide for it, so I'm hoping we don't have a tiebreaker situation. But look at that. We've smashed... Where is it? It's really hard, but I can't see anything. It's just green. £315. That's a massive achievement to Macmillan. That's going to help them out. And there is a breakdown somewhere, but I haven't got it. Of what that can actually help them with. So guys, what we're going to do, take a quick break, 5 minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to come back with who the winner of the quiz is. So I'm going to stick you on the break for a minute, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hi guys, so we seem to be just missing two, which is Mason Noor and Boyzone. We're missing number 8 for. Now we're just waiting on Boyzone. So the only one we seem to be missing at the minute is Boyzone. Is that your team, Lucy? Yes, where lost my clicker. Let's quickly fly through the questions so you can answer them so it is fair. So it was, who played the title role in the film Edward Scissorhands? Name of which sport means empty hands in Japanese? In which hand does the Statue of Liberty hold a torch? Which artist described some of his best works as hand-painted dream photographs? Who released albums called Slow Hand, Behind the Sun and August? In a standard pack of playing cards, what do the queens hold in their hands? To the nearest centimetre, how many centimetres make up a hand? What is the name given to a poker hand where all cards are the same suit but not in running order? In Greek mythology, who did Zeus punish by making him carry the heavens with his head and hands? And how many players are there in a handball team? Now, normally we would go through the answer rounds to show everyone the answers, but it's getting a bit late and we've got a few older people on here who would like to be tucked up in bed now with their warm cocoa. Not mentioning any names, Jim, at all, because that would not be good. But what I'll do, I will, for anyone interested, I will put the answer sheet on the description of the video sometime later on, so you'll be able to get it. And we will be able to get, I'll just check. I've just had confirmed, yes. So let me find out who the winner is. Bear me 1 second. Look at that, we've had even more donations still. Right, I'm just waiting for our official adjudicator to send me the scores. I should really get a drum roll sound in here. I was kind of disappointed. So, I thought drum roll was your indigestion. Easy now. The suspense is killing me. Oh, it's exciting. I'm just waiting. I need the official word. Bear with, bear with. You can all go to bed very shortly. It's just like Brexit. No, this will be way more impressive and not as disappointing. Did you not, Andy? Yeah, we're doing this all night. I'm just going to leave it on. After this, we'll take down this and we'll just get the party music on. Look at that. So William has agreed to match what we raise, which is currently standing, let me just make sure that's refreshed, at £365. Well, it looks like Andy will be covering the bill as well. So, starting in last place with 57 points is Dai Yuhu. In the next place up, because I haven't actually got them in numbers, is Mason Noir with 59 points. Then we have Girls Aloud with 64 points. Ben's team with 65 points. It's All Zoom and Gloom in joint position with Smarty Pints with 73 points. Then we have Boyzone with 76 points. Third Ace Rimmer, 78 points. Second Taking Care of Quizzes with 89 points. Meaning the winners are Running on Empty. Woohoo! And recount. I'm going to refresh the totalizer. Look at that! £425. We have absolutely smashed it. Yay, we need someone from IT. Guys, thank you very much for everyone that has donated today. This will make a massive difference to the Macmillan team, especially with all the shit that's going on around the world with the pandemic. Fix. No, there's been no fix. Unfortunately, they may have been Googling, but we won't blame anyone for cheating. It was fair and square. It was a charity game. Guys, thank you very much for a wonderful evening. And a big thank you to my other half in the other room who's been sat there on a spreadsheet marking everyone's answers. Have a fantastic Friday night. Go and get drunk. And I'll see some of you in the office next week. Cheers, guys.